Happy New Year! Welcome to 2020. My name is Michael Knipp, and my wife still hasn't had her baby, which means I'm still here. I'm still here. Since I don't know when the baby's coming, and since I want to read some books, I've gone ahead and planned out some ideas of what I want to read for January. Who knows if I'll be able to keep these? Some of them are easy, some of them are hard. Either way, let's just jump into it. First, the book that I've already started that I've been wanting to read for a while is The Great Hunt, the second book in the Wheel of Time series. I am already loving this one. Maybe it's because the pace is faster, or maybe it's because I already am familiar with the world and the characters. I am just on board and I'm excited, and I'm already, we'll say, a little over a third done with this book, and I'm just loving it. And so I will probably finish that one sooner rather than later. And then another one of my huge goals for January is I found out at the same time everybody else did that Brandon Sanderson is going to be finishing the 4th Stormlight Archive book this year. He actually finished the first rough draft right before New Year's, and I want to be caught up in time to talk about that book with everybody else. So I'm going to try to read The Way of Kings in January along with the other stuff. We'll see how that goes. That seems like it's probably the biggest reach, especially with everything happening, especially when there's a baby on the way. The other books that I'm reading this month have to do with read-alongs that I'm going to be participating in, assuming everything can still happen. The first readathon I'm participating in is called Readalongs 2020, and that is reading through the Anne of Green Gables books, the series, one book a month through the first half of this year. I don't remember how many books there are. That read-along is hosted by Tia from Tiaandallthebooks and Amanda over at The Curly Reader. I will link their channels down below. There's also a group on Goodreads. That's where we're doing all the discussions, and that just started, and I'm excited. I've started the book already, the first Anne of Green Gables books, and I think it's just Anne of Green Gables, and I'm pleasantly surprised. It's much more readable than some of the other classics I've seen, so that is helping a lot. The other readathon that I'm going to be participating in is the Narnia Read-A-Thon, hosted by Faye from Mystery Date with a Book. Her channel is one of the first booktube channels that I found. I really enjoy it. She has a great positive energy. She's a lot of fun, and she wanted to reread the Narnia books, and I haven't read them in years, and so I'm going to be joining along with that readathon as well. I have a really hard time saying the word readathon. The Narnia books were hugely influential to me as a young child. That's very common for a lot of people, especially the people that were before Harry Potter, I think. And so I will have a lot of things to say as I revisit that series. I've read it many times in the past, but it's been a long time. I'll be linking Faye's video down below where she talks about the readathon. Since this is my first January as an actual reader, I was excited to see that the Goodreads challenge availability started right away, and I went ahead and set my goal for 60 books. I think that's a realistic goal, especially if I'm going to be reading books like The Chronicles of Narnia interspersed in there, these middle grade books that are small. But then I've got The Way of Kings. I'm going to be reading the Stormlight Archive books. Those are going to take forever. I don't really know what to expect because I haven't actually read for a full year. I'm just coming back from that 10-year reading slump. But I am excited to be going through and reading this entire year. I mean, I suppose everything could fall apart once I have our new baby, but you never know. Anyway, these are the books that I'm planning on trying to read in January. Please, if you want to see my thoughts on these books as I go along, I'm going to be probably posting review videos for some of them. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to get notifications, you know the drill. Also, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you are planning on reading any of these books, or you want to take place in any of these readathons, that would be awesome. I love the communal aspect of booktube. I feel like that's said all over the place. It's true. I hope everyone had a good New Year's celebration. I'm looking forward to 2020. Until next time, have a good day.
I must confess that my loneliness is killing me now. Don't you know I still believe that you will be here and give me a sign.